Master Charm. There we go, guys. We're back.
Ugh. That's gross. That grape juice is delicious, though.
I kind of regret not getting a drink during the break.
That's too bad, son. Also, I watched the Dave Chappelle Rick James sketch again.
Of course.
Gotta be honest, still pretty funny.
Oh, dude. Okay, so so you're a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm. Onward, Christian soldiers. Yep.
So like in about by the time this comes out, in like a couple weeks,
It's Christmas.
it's gonna be Easter.
Oh, I thought we were really far.
The second part of going to church for a Christian. You only go twice a year.
Basically.
So I was walking
What
through.
are we hunting?
I think it was a grocery store the other day, and I was looking at some cards, and they have the Easter cards out now, and then I walked by one, and I looked at it, and I was like, if I'm not outright offended by this is at least very, very off-putting to me.
Say, rise to the occasion. Have a great Easter.
I actually kind of like that. It wasn't that.
Leave no stone unturned looking for Easter eggs. That's a little deep cut.
I don't think that's that bad, honestly. I don't think that's sacrilegious.
The Easter Bunny and Jesus are friends.
Ooh, are we putting that glass right on my laptop?
Oh yeah, that is your laptop. Nice. These are drip-proof glasses, though, so you're good.
No.
I want to be so extravagant we use iPads for coasters, though.
Dude,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Dude, no, and you know what I really want? I want a wall tablet.
No, I'm 100% on board with what you're putting down. I'm picking it right back up.
There was a bakery. There was like a Chinese sweets place.
Chinese dentist
in Philly that I used to go to.
This is
every once in a
awesome.
while. Just a head and a thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
That I used to go to every once in a while, and they had tablets on the walls for like weather and clock purposes and stuff.
Dude, that's the future.
I know. I was like, that's what I want.
I love designated monitors for stuff. When I went to MagFest, there's a Starbucks there, and they just had 3 monitors that were up, and they just put like stupid slideshow of pictures of coffee.
That's kind of what it was.
I'm like, you have a designated coffee picture computer.
I mean, to be fair, it might have just been one of those digital picture frames.
No,
too.
it was like a straight monitor. But I mean, maybe it was the most expensive random picture thing, but I doubt it.
Who knows?
From what I could tell.
But yeah, so I was walking to the grocery store. I saw this card, and it was a picture of cartoon Jesus.
I'm not inclined on cartoon Jesus.
God rest his cartoon soul.
Yeah, anyway.
No, it was cartoon Jesus, and he was like, thinking to himself. And he was like, "Man, I had a really stressful week. I think I'm going to take a 3-day weekend." I was like, "Are you for real right now?"
That's pretty funny. It's not really a good card, but
no, like who's
hello?
Who's your?
Sit in your seat, dude. I
think that guy got trolled.
I hope we're really famous, which is never gonna happen. That people will start saying "sit in your seat," and then like the guy I took that from will be like, "Do people really say that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." Guys, every catchphrase I've just stolen from someone. Like my classic catchphrase, "Yippee-ki-yay, mother effer." That one's not me.
Where'd you get that from? Bruce
Willis.
Oh.
Or as he is better known as, John McClane.
Martin Riggs.
Oh, Mickey Riggs. You know who's great? Never mind, I'm not going to go to this.
Oh, dude. Yeah, so that was my Jesus card story.
Was there more of a joke? Was it just like Happy Easter?
I didn't pick it up. I kind of wish I picked it up to like look inside.
You open it up and it's like, sorry.
No, that would have been a great card. I would have loved that. Just like, we took it too far.
You know what? If you didn't buy that one, I don't know what you are going to buy.
We took it too far. Sorry.
That'll be $6. Card's $6. Oh my gosh, look at this.
That's a pretty good looking water.
Look at that. You can even see through it.
HD water mods.
Want to go swimming?
Well, it's quite a swim.
Cleanse yourselves in the water of Lake Minnetonka.
But speaking of 80s action movies, you know what I saw for the first time the other day?
I'll guess. Die Hard.
No.
80s action movies, Beverly Hills Cop.
Sorry, it's a 90s movie, technically.
Okay.
He'd still probably associate as the 80s, but it came out in 91, I think.
Lethal Weapon.
No.
Speed.
No.
I had to guess here.
I think I'd like to stay out here and do some work with you.
Action movies?
It'll be good.
Yeah.
The Chase.
No.
Okay. You ever see The Chase?
No. I don't
Starship
know.
Troopers.
Nope.
Good. Some good guesses, by the way. Let's all praise me a little bit. Can't guess it. What do you got?
T2.
That was in 90?
Yeah, 91.
How'd you feel about it? Did you feel like the villain was cool?
It was awesome. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
I'd never seen it before. I thought it was kick-ass, though. I thought it totally ruled.
Yeah, I would say that's one of the most memorable bad guys you can get. Tell me that thing isn't awesome. That's the one where you got the metal policeman.
The T-1000? Yeah, T-1000 rules.
Also,
No,
I like the actor, but you never see him again.
Robert Patrick, he comes up in it. You know what he was in? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Do you know the movie Gangster Squad?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, he was in that.
I don't know any of these.
Oh,
you don't have any money? You don't have any money?
Yeah, no, it was really great, and they do a really good job setting it up as like you think that the T-1000 is actually like the Kyle Reese character.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Cause like I had never really I mean we were both 90s kids, and like I grew up knowing about Arnold Schwarzenegger because like obviously I like it the way Red Ribbon Media puts it, where it's just like he's not an actor, he's just a movie star. But it's true.
Yeah, some people just get lucky that way.
Yeah.
I would love an enchanting table, by the way. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Just because he's so strong.
Dude, what I like about Arnold Schwarzenegger,
He's really strong.
among many things, is that one, he's better than Sylvester Stallone. Let's all admit that right now. But for real, I like that he is legitimately like a super legend in lifting and is absolutely taken seriously in every single thing he did. He's like one of the most renowned and still followed body lifter. Like
He's
weightlifter.
He's like a god of weightlifting.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like a joke. Like he got fans because he was a weightlifter, but then he wrote books about it, which are still followed to this day, and everyone agrees. Everyone still looks at his body like that was the one. That was the one we all wish we had. Like now people get like more cut up, they get more striations and stuff, but like people look at Arnold as an inspiration, like straight up an inspiration for their weightlifting.
Yeah. He did come out about steroid abuse though.
Of course he used steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone
it was the 70s, nobody knew any better.
Weightlifters use all athletes use steroids. I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
Like except for maybe golfers, who cares? Maybe your fencing people don't use it.
I don't think hockey players probably use them.
I don't think there's ever been a hockey scandal about steroids.
Oh, that's another thing I've always wondered. It's like,
is hockey the best sport? Probably.
No,
better than soccer. Come on.
I always wonder, like, because they always have big deals of like, they have like congressional hearings about steroid use in like the major league baseball. And you're like, what does Congress have to do with this?
Yeah, what does that have to do with the Congress?
Yeah. Why?
Well, it's pervasive of American society. If sports,
I guess
sports is a major part of American society for no good reason. But
that seems like way overstepping boundaries.
Technically, if you have a major drug issue in a sport, you have a major drug issue, and drugs are still governed by the government.
Yeah, it just seems weird.
I don't agree with it. I don't think it should be any of the government's business because I'm a liberal.
But yeah, no, T2 was awesome.
I'm actually not liberal. I don't know what I am.
And
Horn Drew Lodge. So any place I could walk inside in this fudging
yeah,
town?
it's not.
Yeah, I have a mission to do. Forget this. I'm going to get Nickelodeon magazine. Anyway, yeah, that was a good movie. Ever since I've been listening to How Did This Get Made, I want to watch like a bunch of movies.
Yeah, me too.
I really
kind of want to watch.
Do you really watch Safe Haven?
Kind of. I really want to watch The Adventures of Pluto Nash. That I absolutely want to watch.
Sweaty Murphy, dude.
Sweaty Murphy.
Charlie Murphy.
Because that sounds like really absurd.
I know. Now I feel like I would have a thing for bad movies, but I don't have a thing for movies. Jarl Agnar, could you please? You're Jarl? Excuse me?
What did Brother Thorlo have to say?
Excuse me.
Colin.
The mug's no dusting.
Unless he instigated instigates war. He sent men to kidnap and interrogate one of our people.
Need blankets, land with blankets. Oh, I would love to kill bandits.
I'm great at killing bandits.
That's
bro.
like my number one thing.
But yeah, I don't know. Here's my thing, because I've never been super big on bad movies. Like, I don't know. I like B movies, but I don't like bad movies.
Do you like BAP movies?
I do like bad movies.
Do you like Batman?
Yeah.
Do you like Batman?
I've never seen Batman.
All right, we'll get on that.
Have you seen Ip Man?
No, I'd like to.
It's about Bruce Lee's master.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah, well, it's based off his life, but yeah, it's about a Chinese martial artist during the occupation by the Japanese during the Second World War.
Do you properly respect Jackie Chan?
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan's one of the greats.
He's like legit one of the greats.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. I don't have a problem. Here's my thing.
It was cool though. Sorry, it was cool when they were talking about Demolition Man. How they were like, yeah, one of the reason why all of Wesley Snipes' fight moves look so weird and jarring is because if he was using his regular karate moves, it was too fast for the camera, so they had to have him slow it down.
I feel like that can't be true.
Dude, Wesley Snipes legit.
I never knew Wesley Snipes was legit.
Yeah, man.
Here's my thing.
Okay, what's your thing?
Everyone loves Bruce Lee correctly.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question about it. This is not a helpful map.
It's the wherever map.
Are you serious? All right, we're gonna go to the left. Head north. North.
That's aggressive looking deer.
Yeah. So
She had a deer heart.
people love Bruce Lee incorrectly, but like
Who the fuck is this guy?
some rando. But like Jackie Chan's like, because he's like a funny guy.
Yeah,
People are like,
I think that's the problem is that everyone thinks he's a comedy goof.
but like for real, he's like, what is going on over there? He's like for real a legendary martial artist forever. Like he's forever. Everyone's gonna know.
I really liked him.
What's
in
oh, my controller disconnected. Great. Come on, controller. Thank you.
I really like him in
Legend of Drunken Master, one of the best kung fu movies of all time.
actually in a movie that he did fairly recently called
Rush Hour 3.
Nope.
Shanghai Nights. I cannot jump this.
Do it.
Sure, I'll do it.
Sure, I've been tempted.
We're not going to jump into the fall, though we'd all be
Yeah.
tempted to.
Oh, slipping off. Slippy rocks.
This is not a possible one.
Do it. This is gonna kill you.
Yeah, of course it's going to kill me. I almost made it.
I thought, yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
how the Dragon Boy died.
It was the Forbidden Kingdom movie with I think that was also with. Who else was in that? I think it was Chow Yun-Fat.
Yeah, he's good. I don't appreciate Chow Yun-Fat enough.
I've only ever seen him in 2 movies.
Remember how Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was the most important movie ever, and now nobody talks about it anymore?
Dude, no, you know it's
Like, literally, when was the last time you heard anyone talk about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
apparently they're making a sequel. That's the last time I heard about it.
No one ever talks about it. Or maybe they talk about a sequel, but like it
Dude, no.
it was the biggest deal, and then everyone stopped talking about it
Dude,
forever.
that's the thing about it is all movies though. Nobody talks about any movies anymore.
I gotta go.
Like if it's a recent movie, nobody talks about it.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, movies.
I don't know what you mean. No one talks about movies.
Well, nobody talk like there's not as much longevity for movies as there used to be.
What about Hangover? That movie was kind of recent, and everyone loved it.
I guess, but
Are people still talking about it? No, not really.
like if you asked me what I thought the most like
Influential movie of the past 10 years?
something like that, like the most culturally important movie of
Last year.
the most culturally important movie of even the 21st century so far. Do you know what my answer would be?
How much is the 21st century?
2000.
From Justin to Kelly.
Yeah, the American Idol story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Hold
thinking.
on. You're not gonna like this. How'd you feel about if I said A? This is not the most influential, but
I said culturally important.
Garden State. How do you feel about that?
Nope, absolutely not.
I don't feel it's the most culturally important, but I feel like people started making movies different, like after that, like in a way that was inspired by that movie. Am I totally?
I mean, if you're going that way, I would say more something like Royal Tenenbaums. I feel like that was a movie that really kind of made people go a little more.
That's your Wes Anderson, right?
Yeah.
People like him. Was that his first big one?
That's a good question.
I'll tell you, I notoriously don't like Wes Anderson.
Really? I've only seen 2 movies by him, but I like them both.
Yeah.
I loved Grand Budapest Hotel. That movie was great.
Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
I don't like Royal Tenenbaums. And a lot of people are going to give me some crap for that. Here's a secret.
Okay.
It's depressing. The one person slits their wrist, and that makes me sad. That's it. That's the only reason I don't like it.
I mean, he puts a lot of hurt into his movies.
So I think Todd Glass. It's either Todd Glass or Paul F. Tompkins has a joke where I don't think it's either of those guys actually, but they have a joke where like they had a friend who didn't like movies because of major plot points of the movie.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember
like,
who it was.
Yeah, I liked Field of Dreams, but why do you like build a baseball thing just after like hearing a voice? Who would ever do that? So I don't like it that much. Like major things like that. Like, he should have just given her the baby. Why didn't he do that? That's how I feel about Royal Tenenbaums. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. The cinematography is good, and like the story was cool, but I didn't like that whole depression thing.
Yeah,
So
he did Rushmore before that, which is
yeah, that movie's big. Also, Darjeeling. People like
that was after Tenenbaums.
Oh, people liked it.
But
I know all the hits.
Here's the deal.
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, all right.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably Kung Fu Hustle.
I do love Kung Fu Hustle.
It's a good movie. That's why you like it. 2000s. We're talking.
2000 on, bro.
I can't do it. What is it?
If the most cultural
Titanic 2.
Search for more money. No. Honestly, I think the most culturally important movie of the century so far was Iron Man.
I don't agree with. Well, I know why you would say that. I wonder because it launched. No, hold on, we're all wrong. It's obviously The Dark Knight.
No, I think.
Oh, sorry, it totally is.
No, I think
the exact reason you were going to say Iron Man. The Dark Knight, the Heath Ledger one. Come on. Dispute it.
No, because it's not. It's not even so much the individual movie itself.
Oh my God! It's Bandit Bears. Also a wolf who got creamed.
He seems unsure about dying.
Not a spider.
Dude, you had a full gang here.
Yeah, it was a fun animal gang. That are dead now.
If this were a children's cartoon, that would have been delightful. Wow.
It kind of was delightful for me, as I killed them. Anyway, Iron Man 1's the most influential movie of all time.
I think it's a culturally important movie of our lifetime.
Why?
Because, in addition to spawning the highest-grossing movie franchise of all time, I think it's a movie that people are going to come back to a lot more so than a lot of movies that have come out. It's definitely a movie that parents are going to show their kids, and those kids are going to show it to their kids. Like I see it all. I see it like this might be a little strong, but it's almost like Star Wars a little bit. Because I think it's that those are definitely
What is this? Okay, I apologize to you, sir. Okay, I don't know how you can say that about Iron Man and not agree with it about Batman. Like, it seems like a no-brainer that, if anything, led to the proliferation of superhero movies in our time frame, it was probably the Batman movies, which were crazy successful.
But Iron Man came out before Batman.
I feel like Iron Man 1 wasn't as big as a hit as Batman.
I think you're pretty wrong about that.
I feel like for some reason I'm right.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that you're the one who said it?
Oh, it has a lot to do with that. I feel like The Dark Knight Rises. What's the second one?
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight probably is the biggest movie biggest. I hear what you're saying, and I like your childlike enjoyment of, your reasoning for Iron Man is good. But I feel like a lot of people would not side with you on that. I don't know.
I think
I'm not sure that's a good
I think
point.
more people would sign with me on Iron Man than they would for Dark Knight. Because Dark Knight is not something that the whole entire family can enjoy. You wouldn't show that to kids.
Kids probably watch it. Anyway, I was wrong again.
You don't have to say it like that.
Because I shouldn't have...
Need a ride on my boat? Just let me know.
I might need to write about it. You guys look like you'd be in the same family. Look at that.
I don't want to not ride in your boat. Hey, I don't want to not ride in your boat.
Yeah, I don't like my point because of the thing I said that I forgot. I told hey, I level up. Oh, I don't want to break into stuff. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Yeah, I totally was going to say that and I forgot what it was. Can you please do... Someone named Freya? Isn't that my name? No, it's not.
Actually, yes.
Also, I do have to give you credit. They actually came out the same year.
Hmm.
Both came out in 2008.
I bet you a lot of people at home would be like, no, dude, X-Men movies were bigger. Or it came out before those. I don't know about that.
Besides you saying
Yeah, but then they took a shit all over themselves.
Was they really that bad? Yo,
Great.
was they really that bad?
Yeah, was they really that bad?
Oh, sorry, we're both idiots. Spider-Man.
until the mountain at last.
Spider-Man came out way before those.
A long time now. I do need some help.
You know it did.
Did, but I don't know.
To get Freya.
Because I didn't think of Spider-Man.
Used to always would a brilliant sci-fi advance.
Unfortunately, that's a very good
Yeah, that's
point.
a totally valid point here.
Because the argument was, nobody thinks about stuff anymore.
Yeah, here's the thing I've always said about it, about the Iron
This
Man
is
movies.
a really long quest idea.
However, we'll need a very special jet.
Oh my god.
This guy knows a lot about getting
The tricky part is,
people's memories back.
you do all this
The thing I've always said about the Iron Man movies
Skyrim?
is just like, and that totally like is weird to me, is the fact that like
Or I can just take a boat to
Like-
Skyrim.
everybody loves them.
Who does? What does?
What?
What did you say?
Those questions were not appropriate to
the
the
thing about what was that? Who loves them?
Everybody loves the Iron Man movies, or everyone loves at least the first Iron Man movie.
I bet you Robert Downey Jr.'s biggest enemy doesn't.
I don't know. I think he even has to admit it was pretty fun.
You know what? He did a lot of crap.
Did we
to
come
me.
up with a comedy of who Robert Downey Jr.'s worst enemy would be?
Probably. I'm never gonna get the name right. I'm never gonna get the name. Hold on. Man, that was gonna be a funny joke too.
Who was he in? I'll help.
It's been gone in 60 seconds. He's the actor who's way too good to be in that movie.
Robert Duvall.
Probably Robert Duvall after being in The Judge together. Yeah, it wasn't really funny, but it was a joke, kind of.
Apparently, people liked him in that role.
He
Robert
was
Duvall.
nominated for an Oscar.
Oh yeah, he was.
That seems wrong to me. What's that doing on the Oscar stage? The first time I saw it advertised was in Walmart. So it can't...
I'm glad J.K. Simmons won.
Yeah, he deserved it. Apparently that Whiplash movie did.
Yeah.
I don't want to see kids getting whiplash. Well, I kind of do. This looks like a beach I want to go to.
Dude, I don't
Here's
like...
the thing. It's not a sand beach. It's like a dirt beach, which is always better. Always. You got like rocks, which are like smooth rocks.
Dude, I went to a beach like this up in Massachusetts and I was not a fan.
Let's face it. Sand is the worst. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. But stones? Come on.
Dude, but it hurts your feet.
Stones are like high-class rocks.
Dude, it hurts your feet.
Never call them rolling sands. Dude, someone today I heard refer to the big four of music as Led Zeppelin,
Okay.
Beatles,
Okay.
Rolling Stones. Guess the fourth one.
Wu-Tang Clan.
The Who.
Uh...
I don't even think Rolling Stone should be there.
I mean, if we're talking British invasion, I think that's a good list. I know you don't want me to say that, but I'm kind of right.
I've unfortunately, for the world, claimed Led Zeppelin as an American band. So that, no longer up to you. list.
It's got a ways to go.
Yeah, so anyway, that's a fair British invasion list.
See that horse punch.
I guess they were saying big 4 British invasion.
That would be my guess.
But I thought they were saying like big 4 bands. Of classic rock, you could maybe get away with it. I don't think the Who is that first of all, I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're that big. They were big. But I don't think they're that big.
I might like the Who more than I like Rolling Stones.
Okay, first of all, I barely want to put Rolling Stones on the list, too. I'm going to tell you that. But, like, really, though? You're going to put them on the same list as the Beatles? And also Led Zeppelin?
I mean, they're a legendary rock band. You can't deny
The
that.
Who? Is the Who really that big?
Yeah, the Who are huge.
Were they? Nobody cares about the Who anymore. Let's face that. When you're talking about, like, bands who are super great, you probably will mention the Who. But not before you mention... No one's going to mention them before you mention Led Zeppelin. No one's going to mention them before you mention the Beatles. You might eventually get to the Who. You might get to a couple bands before them.
No, because when they were doing...
Skeletons!
Because it was a big deal when they did Quadrophenia.
I don't know what that is.
It was one album that they did. They did a whole tour of it. It was a big deal.
To me, like, the Who is right next to Pink Floyd.
No, who's more famous than Pink Floyd, I think.
I think they're about there. I mean, you're probably more right than I am, because I always just talk out.
Dude, because who did, like, they did live at, like, Wembley Stadium and stuff. They can fill a house.
Yeah, I'm sure Pink Floyd can fill a house.
Yeah, that's what it should do.
Yeah. I just don't think they're even on the same conversation as the Beatles. Listen.
Well, okay, here's my counter.
Who's on the list with the Beatles or the okay.
Here's my counter. Who would you replace? Who? Who would?
So I have to have 4 on this?
Yeah, if we're doing 4.
Because I'm not sure I would do 4. I would just say, as far as the most legendary...
Yeah, what's the category here?
If we had the most legendary bands...
Okay.
I would do I would say that Led Zeppelin... And
top 2.
The top... I would say that Beatles and Led Zeppelin are in their own category.
Is there anyone else in that category?
That's what I'm trying to think.
I'm putting...
I could put artists in there. I for sure could.
Yeah.
If you want me to put artists in there too, and not just rock, just legendary acts. Period.
I was sticking with rock.
Okay. Well, there's some music things that I think are untouchable.
Okay.
And I would put Michael Jackson
Mozart.
on there. Mozart for sure. I'd put Michael Jackson on there.
I would put Elvis on there.
Elvis for sure. Elvis for sure.
The thing about Elvis is he's the king of rock and roll.
I don't care who you are. Elvis is still the king of rock.
Yeah.
So that would be like the legendary ones. Do you want rock bands of all time? Because I would maybe even put U2 over the Who.
I would put the Eagles before U2.
I will never mention the Eagles positively. Ever.
I will never do that.
I get that you're probably right, because they had a couple of hits that were...
Because they had literally one of the best selling albums of all time.
Yeah, and a lot of people agree with you. However, I hate every song they've ever produced. Not true. Hate most songs they've ever produced.
Okay. Name me Eagles songs that are not Hotel California, which we all agree is bad.
That's one of the worst songs of all time. Can I just please rag on that song for a couple minutes? Guys...
Can you come back to it?
Let me just get it first. I'll circle around to the other songs. Guys, here's where everyone goes.
We went too far past it. We gotta go all the way around.
They go, oh, but it's got that super sweet harmony guitar solo. That's why it's such a good song. Yeah, guess what? It's pretty easy to harmonize a guitar solo that's like 1 BPM.
What the fuck?
Let me quick give you... You know what? If me and some other dude had a guitar and we had to harmonize dee-doo-doo, 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 we could probably do it, because it's not that interesting a solo. It's 3 notes. Dee-doo-doo. It's not hard. It's not a big deal. Anyone could have done that. Had no one written a harmonizing guitar solo before? Like, for real? I would also put Prince on that list. I think Prince belongs up there with Michael Jackson and the other people.
Really?
He's barely on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would put him there, honestly.
I think Prince is unassailable.
I think Prince. Here's my problem, though. I think Prince is a little too niche.
Prince is like weirdly niche.
Yeah, I don't think.
Sure.
I don't think he's got.
I think you're right.
I don't think he's got the wide appeal.
I think you're right. I would like Prince to be on that. If we
If we're
could,
talking greatest guitarists,
can I just put people I'd like to? Because I'd like to put Stevie Wonder on the list of people I like.
can I put just whoever?
Yeah,
Okay,
put Adele on it.
I wasn't going to.
Good. Adele isn't even in top 10 of
Glory Champion Spirit. What does that do?
Probably just glory stuff. I pressed the wrong button. I wouldn't even put Adele in the top 10 women who can sing list.
I would put her on top 10 women who can sing list.
Okay. How would I even know shout words? Oh. Okay, that sounds great. Oh yeah, I don't have dragons. Here's people who are on the list of people who are great, of women. Okay, you got
Yeah, the
Madonna,
You got the late great Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, of course, Aretha Franklin. I'm taking Madonna off the list for now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would put Madonna on there.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin.
Hence why you took her off.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin for sure.
For sure. Monster Magnet.
Love that band. Spacelord, mother. That's a great song. Just put Monster Magnet on that list. Anyway,
Is that actually Monster Magnet?
who?
Sorry, I'm thinking of Space Hog. My mistake.
Pretty sure it's Monster Magnet.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm thinking of Space Hog.
Can you please look that up, Spacelord? If that's not Monster Magnet, I'm gonna be embarrassed because I should know that. That's a pretty famous song. I'm pretty sure it's Monster Magnet. Yeah. Mitch Hedberg had a Monster Magnet joke, which is
I
weird.
was thinking of Space Hog. That was my mistake.
You're thinking of.
I sure was.
All
right, you got Urethra Franklin.
Do you want to put Gloria Stefan on that, or is she not good enough?
Is she the one that did "Come on, Shake Your Body Now" and do that conga?
Probably. Do you know who people really like?
Selena.
Who we couldn't remember on a previous episode? Debbie Harry.
Still Selena.
No, Debbie Harry.
Who's Debbie Harry?
Blondie.
Oh,
I heard someone talking today. They were like, yeah, Madonna basically replaced Debbie Harry in the zeitgeist. I'm like, that's probably true.
weird.
Smart,
It's weird that you were talking about that today.
Smart people said it, so it must be true. That's how I work. Yeah, it was something that just happened to come up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know many women. Singers. I cannot get up this stupid ladder. Holy crap. I'm so mad right now. What do you want me to do, video game? Just tell me what to do. Oh, you want me to walk up this? That's fine.
Yeah, Monster Magnet was Spacelord. From New Jersey, local boys.
Oh, yeah, dude. You know what band everyone always says I would like, but look at this weird hammer effect.
Oh yeah.
A band that everyone always says I was like that I never listened to is Clutch.
What's a Clutch song?
Yeah, we don't know any. I've never listened
No
to
clue.
I have no clue. I don't know any song by Clutch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right in your skeletal kneecaps.
Looks like you done goofed. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know many female singers when I think about it.
Okay, here we go. We got Urethra Franklin. We got
How many times did you say urethra before I noticed it?
twice.
Okay.
We got Adele. We got Whitney Houston. We got
We can do this. Some people might consider something. No, that doesn't count.
I would say Mariah Carey.
Yeah, I would give you that.
She's a great singer.
She's a legend.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was right.
Kylie Minogue.
She's not a legend.
Really?
Shania Twain.
I would say Kylie Minogue is a legend.
I would say she's not a legend. I would say Shania Twain, for sure.
I would put Kylie Minogue before Shania Twain.
Would you?
Kylie Minogue's still relevant. Shania Twain is not.
Say relevant.
She's a revenant. She's an undead hunter.
Shania Twain had one of the biggest songs of all time. We just talked about that.
I know, but so did Kylie Minogue.
At the same time, that wasn't the list because we couldn't say Britney Spears because Britney Spears obviously is not a legendary female singer.
Yeah.
I don't think Kylie Minogue is as famous. Oh, she's famous, still relevant, which is good. Probably as relevant as Madonna for the same amount of time. Would you say?
Let me look it up real quick.
I'm willing to work with you on this.
I just love Kylie Minogue.
Yeah, it's because she's got a great butt.
And that's like a lot of reasons.
And also she made a bunch of hits.
79 to present.
Yeah.
That might be Madonna length.
I doubt Madonna came around before. She might be after that. I would guess she is after that. Come on, everybody, baby, do that conga. All right. That's a great song.
I love that song. That was makes me think that one's Futurama.
Who made
episode.
Turn the Beat Around? That had to be Gloria Stefan.
What is it?
Turn the Beat Around?
Oh,
Got to
Yeah, probably.
be percussion. Turn it upside down. It's a great song. Love to hear it. That's a great song. You know who's probably the best female artist? Pink.
Yeah, probably. Also, Kylie Minogue sold over 70 million albums, which I think is pretty good.
It's pretty good. I could probably sell that better. I couldn't even make 70 million
Yeah.
albums. In my entire lifetime,
I can't even imagine
I
how
couldn't
many.
produce that amount.
I don't even have a warehouse that I could store that many.
Warehouse.
Dude, you know what's really interesting? I was reading about Toyota today.
Real
The-
quick, I don't think I could ever in my life afford enough blank CDRs to make 75 million albums of anything. Assuming 100 is $20, it would cost so much money that I've never had in my life. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. Toyota.
I was reading about Toyota, a popular car manufacturer.
Reading about the Toyota Wars, which are eep.
Which
Still,
are
still cool.
No, I really want to get a Land Cruiser.
I thought they used a truck.
They use Land Cruisers.
Yeah, I'll believe you on that.
Well, it's the pickup version of the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, I knew it was a truck.
It comes in multiple variants.
Hey, girl. Not talking to me like most. Okay.
My sister Yola is in charge.
Well, then you're not much use to me. Goodbye.
One thing about Toyota, first of all, is they literally renamed the city that it's based in to Toyota, which is I think is funny.
I think that's funny too.
It'd be like if you went to Ford, Michigan.
Is that a joke?
I mean, it
So
was.
you're in charge of.
It wasn't supposed to be a joke. And $50. What is this? 4-star hotel? Also, that
Whoa,
was terrifying.
Right this way.
I would assume this is the. Okay, apparently not.
So it wasn't supposed to be a joke so much as it was supposed to be just an example.
Guys, she's showing me in my room.
Careful!
Yeah, I don't care about children. Know your place.
Careful!
Can someone explain to me why Jimi Hendrix never called anything child, but instead called everything child with an E? Thanks in advance.
Yours sincerely, Tom C.
Because it's not Voodoo Child. If you look up Voodoo Child, guess what you're going to find? Nothing.
I always thought he had two songs.
Nope.
He had Voodoo Chili and Voodoo Child.
Pretty sure they're all chili.
I don't know. Anyway,
Remember TLC chili?
Let me know
Yep.
if you need anything.
no, the thing about Toyota that I found that was interesting is, hey, an enchantment table
I was just looking for that.
is
We're going to disenchant Dawnbreaker. Kaboo!
one of their companies.
Yeah, I don't need to hold on to any of these. Yeah, I could probably use this more than I can use the thing for now.
One of their companies. What would you call it? I guess.
Beneficiaries.
No, like practices. I guess like business practices.
Oh. Tenants.
I'm just gonna go with business practices, but they practice something called just-in-time production,
Go on.
which is the idea that
Oh, there's Black Soldier. Yeah, it's time to give this Meridia's retribution.
we have insubstantial too.
That's pretty good.
It's not that great. We could do better.
Well, also it's infinite.
That is true.
Because these are all not infinite. But this one, since it's glitched, lets you have infinite that. I say we do it. Give me a good... Are we using black on it? Yeah, boy. I need a name. Thresher Mao.
Oh yeah, it always sits over here for some reason.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be Black Shuck?
I always thought it was Black Shark.
Possibly. Oh, you have one off capital letter.
Sorry.
We need to reload our save. Anyway, Black Shuck. That dog don't give an F. All right.
But yeah,
Black Shuck. Sorry, now I'm saying that song the whole time. The Darkness is an underappreciated band.
Now, one of the things
Every song on Permission to Land is a hit, as far as I'm concerned.
one of the things that Toyota does, which I think is very interesting, is they practice just-in-time production, which is the idea that if you're using part of your like manufacturing real estate to house like production materials and like raw materials that you need to manufacture your product, you're wasting space and you're incurring a hidden cost of having to hold on to
Yeah, this all makes sense to me.
yeah. So basically they like don't store their stuff that they need like for months in advance. They like buy it like on almost like a daily or weekly basis, like just raw materials.
Yeah, it makes too much sense. You have to have a really good supply line, but
Well, that's I was reading an article. I was reading the article about it on Wikipedia, and they were like, "Yeah, I mean, it definitely works in some ways, but like, you're much more susceptible to change in raw supply costs.
that's true.
Shipping costs and stuff like that. But it's an interesting thing.
They must have made it work somehow. They're doing it. That's my thought process. Yeah, those Japanese car companies know what they're up to.
I have a friend of the family. They
Let's
have
call them a family friend.
I would say that. They have a Toyota that they've had for years, and they love it.
I know someone who enjoys their Toyota too.
Yeah.
But I will not own one because I'm against the Toyota wars. Except I'm not, because they're cool. Guys, Toyota wars are cool. Can you explain Toyota wars to people who don't know? Besides just saying they're cool, I've already done that.
Once upon a time,
I've already established they're cool.
Once upon a time, there was a war between Libya and Chad, and the Libyan army outnumbered the Chadian army substantially.
Are they Chadian?
What?
They're really Chadian?
Yeah, Chadian. It's the correct denomen.
You do love denomins.
It's one of my favorite words and concepts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that guy got rocked. Oh, this guy wants some fudge.
You're about to get bandit plundered. You don't back the fudge up. All right.
Yeah, they are called Chadians. And so the Chadians
You're a Chadian. All right.
were able to defeat the Libyans because they had a million Toyota Technicals.
Can you explain technicals?
It's a truck that you use for military purposes.
Usually has a machine gun on it.
Yeah. Not going to be used for other things.
Traditionally, a technical is a car with a machine gun on it.
It's
Yeah,
a fine gold ingot.
That was exactly what I came here for.
Oh, neat.
But I might as well clear out this whole place.
I kind of feel like you already did. Oh, I was wrong.
Oops. Hey, this ignores armor now. Which I'm sure...
Well, I think just 7 points too.
Oh, yeah, 7 points is fine.
But yeah,
Everyone's got 2 chests in the future.
so the Chadian army was able to beat the Libyan army because they made excellent use of highly mobile technicals that were able to outpace and outmaneuver the slow, plodding Libyan army.
Which, let's face it, is cool. Because they essentially just use trucks.
No, it's red. It's red as all heck.
It's really rad as heck.
Oh, dude, did you read Badass today?
No. It's the president of Jordan, right?
The King of Jordan, yeah. But they were talking about one of the things is, like, apparently it's been officially denied by the Jordanian military, sorry. But,
He planned on him personally bombing people?
he
That was like a big news story.
he flew an F-16 against ISIS targets.
Yeah. He was real upset about it.
Yeah. No, because I was reading the article they were talking about.
Pretty much underselling that. He was really upset about
I
it.
was reading the article how they were trying to get this F-16 pilot back from ISIS, and they were going to do a prisoner exchange, and ISIS wanted to exchange for a
Oh, wait, in this place.
they wanted to exchange for a woman who was responsible for like a really bad like suicide bombing attempt or something like that, and the king was like, no, I can't do that, but maybe we can do someone else. But ISIS killed the pilot, so he like got super mad and he like publicly hung the woman.
That's no good. Did you know that? Do you remember how like the?
Also, he's the one that's married to that.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say. The
Yeah.
Queen of Jordan's like one of the most beautiful people on
Yeah.
earth, which is great news. It's probably because he's so BA.
Oh yeah. Also, hilariously, he was an extra on Voyager.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because he loves sci-fi.
I wonder how good his English is.
Well, he was not speaking role because he's not a part of SAG.
Is that how SAG works?
Apparently,
You can not have speaking roles unless you're a member of the guild.
yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know much about acting, but anyway, it's neat. I always thought you couldn't be on film.
No, you can
I actually
be.
heard you couldn't be in a room with a camera if you're in SAG. But
No, you.
I do own a camera, and I've been to Best Buy, so it can't be true.
So I know it's not true.
Yeah.
Fine
Thanks,
piece,
bro.
if I may say
$50.
so myself.
Henrik's about to get
Ching.
married.
But yeah, no, it's totally crazy.
Yeah, I think we can. Oh yeah, some of the guys just look up pictures of the Titanicles because, like, you're right. Not all of them had machine guns on them because I remember specifically one had a rocket pod that was ripped off an Apache helicopter.
Yeah, that was just from the Libyan Civil War, right?
It was from me getting a boner. I don't know what it was from. It was just rad. We can figure out later where it's from. I just know it was cool.
Hey, it's this guy.
His necklace.
It's beautiful. Rengar has outdone himself again. Thank you. You should love this. I know.
What's from my trouble?
Here, for all your troubles.
Ching.
So nothing.
That was not a lot. I need a little more than that.
Sir, do you realize you gave me nothing? Sir? Increase my two.
Apparently, he also taught you how to do some two-handed.
Sir, you've failed me, but I did get to kill bandits. Gotta be honest, that part was great.
I hate you, but I like your style.
Children's dolls. Children's dolls?
Children's dolls.
Anyway, I think in everything I do, I'm going to aspire to be more like James Brown, but also more like Rick James. So, obviously, all of my idols have one thing in common.
They're all named James?
No, cocaine, dude.
Of course.
They all loved cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. So clearly we need to start doing that, because this coffee thing isn't working out.
Yeah, well, I guess time to step to the big leagues.
Yeah, we're going to be entertainers, right? So, it's time for some Coke. I ain't talking about Coke and Cola.
Ain't talking about Coke. Down.
Why do I care about obtaining passage to Skyrim?
I don't know.
I mean, of course I want to go back, but...
Oh, also, it was hilarious because on the Sharknado 2 episode,
Hey, yo.
Scott Ackerman's on. And he does the wipeout thing again.
I know.
Because Jason Mantzoukas thinks him. It was really
I
funny.
have a feeling those episodes are in close connection.
Probably, but it was really funny.
Yeah, it's real funny.
However, it won't be free. I wish you could. I know it's a bit
That's pretty fair price.
How much is it?
500. 500.
500?
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
You can even have the top bunk. Well, actually, no.
Here's my
Actually,
question:
no.
what, did we find out about the teleporter that brought us here?
Nah, we just got boats now.
Great. Anyway, guys,
Who were they?
we're gonna catch you a little bit later.
See you guys.
Sons of Vidya show.
They lived in